See, this is the thing about running backs is you guys try to get disrespectful with it.
I stiff arm here and there.
To me, like, talking catch, that gets my competitive spirit going. Like, it puts me in the zone to where, like, now I'm trying to, like, up you.
Sometimes you chip, you forget to run your route.
Yeah.
You trying to look back.
You be looking at him.
Yeah, you trying to look back at your work.
But yeah. What's up, everybody? This is Right on Cue, presented by Bud Light, with your host, Quentin Lake. And today I got two of the most talented backs in the NFL. I got Blake Corum and Kyren Williams. You know what's crazy? I used to be a running back when I grew up, honestly. I had my thing was crazy stiff arm. I was a stiff arm demon. But these guys got a little bit more to their repertoire, I'm going to be honest. You know, some of the things they do, I can't. But welcome to the show. I'm glad you guys can come.
No, I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, of course,
I got a quick question for you, though.
What's up, bro?
You know, as a defender now, as you said, you grew up a running back. As a defender, how does it feel to get stiff arm now? Knowing that that was your bag.
Depends on who it is, though. I got stiff arm. I got stiff arm bad.
Who? Yeah.
Saquon stiff arm me bad. It was bad. He almost did a 360. It was bad.
It happens, though. You feel me?
You can show the clip if you want to. I don't care. Show the clip. If you had the clip, you can show the clip. It was bad. But, yeah, I feel like that's just a part. I mean, it's a part of the game. I hate it, though.
Yeah.
Because, see, this is the thing about running backs is.
Do you know what's coming?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. That's film study. But the thing about it is you guys try to get disrespectful with it.
Sometimes.
Because I've seen you do it, and it's like not one, but it'd be two.
Yeah.
The first one's hard, and then the second one's like, get off me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a part of the game, though, and as a defender, you got to know. Like, you got to know that's coming. But what I got for you guys today is a couple questions.
Let's go.
Shoot them straight, man.
Shoot them straight. Both of you can answer. I might direct it towards one of you guys, but here we go. What's more satisfying, a great juke or a mean stiff arm?
I'm going to go a juke. Because a juke leaves everybody like and like, you know, you hit somebody with a juke and you really break them down. Yeah. You really, you know, make them fall. Yeah. It's like, yeah, bro, what you going to say now? Like, the stiffy is cool. Like, it's cool, but like, I'd rather break somebody off.
I feel that.
You feel me?
What's
Yeah, man. I think a juke for sure, especially like, I stiff arm here and there, but it's not like I got Derrick Henry arms, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's in my bag right there, that juke. But I can make you miss. Might even look back at you real quick, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what's crazy? You guys have done that multiple times. I be looking on the sideline and be like, ooh.
I got
sorry, excuse my language, but I be like, oh my God.
I gotta go with the juke, man, just making them look silly, bro.
Yeah. I wish I had that. That's one thing about running back is you can really put dudes in a blender. Bad. Really bad.
Reverse the question. You get a pick. You rather stiff arm or juke someone?
Being a defender, I think getting juked is way more embarrassing than getting stiff arm. Because with the stiff arm is you can still like make the tackle. Right, if you get juked, you 100% miss the tackle no matter what. Yeah. It's not like you juked and you get back up. Nah, like if you get juked, you miss the tackle.
No,
if you get stiff arm, it's like, I got stiff arm, but I can still take him down to the ground. So that's the thing about that is that's the only plus about getting stiff arm is there is a chance for you to make the tackle. The other way around is done for.
And stiff arm too, it's like a punch. So it's like, man, you can't really get mad about it if you get stiff arm because you don't, like you said, you don't see it coming. It's really something you hit somebody quick. But if you setting somebody up at a juke, I'm gonna sit you at this angle. I'm gonna take you here and I'm gonna go backside on you. It's like, yeah, bro, I just set you up and I got you. You fell into the trap, buddy.
What is the toughest part specifically about picking up a blitz for you guys? And I know there's like a lot to it, but what would you say is like the most difficult part about picking up a blitz?
For me, it's closing the space. Like, just getting there. I don't care about the after the fact that we get in contact. It's just like the matter of fact, like, it's mano y mano. I got to go meet you at the line of scrimmage. It's like, what's up? What we going to do? So it's for me, it's like that mentality. It was like,
it's a mindset.
Yeah, I'm going to get there first.
100%.
Yeah, I'm going to get there first. Because obviously, you know, there's going to be a collision. Like, it's pass pro. You know, we going one-on-one. We going head up. And so it's like, for me, it's just like, if I beat you to the line, like, my mission is just to beat you there. Yeah. Surprise you. Let me get my hands on you first, and then now what you're going to do. So.
You got to, like, for me, meet them in the trees, bro. Like, you got to meet them in there with the
Where'd you get that saying from? That got to be. You got that saying?
You
made that of yourself?
Back in high school. Little coach. Michigan State. It might have been college. It might have been Coach Hart. Might have told me that. Shout out Coach Hart. But, meet them in the trees. You know, you in there with the 6'5", 6'6" linemen. Just meet them in there so they don't got nowhere to go. Now it's just a stalemate. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I feel like that's the best.
There has to be a good feeling though about it, like when you do get them right.
Yes.
Oh yes.
And then I've seen it. I'm like, oh my gosh. And quarterbacks love that too.
They do. And like, it's a better feeling too when you know your dude. Because Coach G talks about this all the time. Like, where's your dude relation to the quarterback? And it feels so good when my dude's in the line of scrimmage and the quarterback's back there just chilling, throwing the ball. You feel me? It's like, my job's complete.
And then he make the throw.
Yeah.
And it's like,
yes.
Like, thank God. Yes.
There's no pressure on me.
you looking to the sideline to see if Coach G saw it. And he's fired up.
You're like, thank
Ah,
God.
yeah,
And
I
now,
did- I
and
did
then
it
probably more often than not, you go get the ball. That's fine. That's usually how it works.
Yeah.
Next question I got for you guys is, what's the most underrated skill that a great running back needs that fans probably overlook?
I would say like IQ. Like knowing, because people think we're just running with the ball. Like they really just think that we're running, trying to find the hole. Like, no, I'm setting, like, it's the whole thing about a running back is I'm setting you up. I'm making you think something that's coming that's not going to happen. And so I guess for me, because I was like, when I was in my rookie year, man, I would go home and watch film with my mom. Like I would try to teach my mom this, and she'd be like, dang, man, I didn't know all this went into it. I'm like, yeah, I'm not just running to an open hole. Like, I'm really trying to set you up. So I think, like, the IQ of the game of, like, I'm really playing chess with you. Yeah. Like, I'm really trying, like I said, I'm trying to set you up to get you think I'm going somewhere I'm not.
That's a good point.
I would say probably, like, ball security.
Yeah.
You know, ball security is actually a skill, you know what I'm saying? Like, and fans and people don't realize that until someone fumbles, and then they're like, why'd they fumble? They didn't, lock it. You know, their back door wasn't closed. Like, it's stuff we work at practice, every day. 100%. So it's a skill at the end of the day, but people don't realize that until something bad happens. And then they're like,
well, I got it right here. Show me. He showed me.
Come
Show
on,
me.
man.
Show exactly what it is.
Show the people. Show the people, man.
Right there. Show the people.
That's the claw. That's the claw right there. Put it on this big bicep, you know what I'm saying?
And then when you get in traffic, what you do? There it is.
Bad boy,
That's funny. That's funny. You know what I was going to ask you guys that's funny about that is, are there, like, runs where like, do you have the mindset that every time I touch the ball, I'm going to the house?
Yeah.
Or is it like, hey, these are, like, design runs where I know, okay, I got to get 4 yards, or hey, if this 4 yards, it might turn into 10 if the hole hits right. Or is it like I'm trying to touch the zone every time?
Increase that joint. And you got to think too, like 4 yards is great, man.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's 4 yards is great. So
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
if I get 4, that's the least I get. Shoot, we positive.
okay.
You feel
So,
me? But
okay.
every time I'm trying to go to the crib with it.
Like, for me, I'm not going to try to go break it outside because I'm trying to get 60.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get that 4.
Yeah.
But every time I touch the ball, bro, I'm like, this is gone. This is gone. This is out of there, you know?
Trying to touch paint.
I think that's just the mindset you have to have.
You have to have that. You have to have that.
But you can't let it get too much, because once you start looking for things, like if you go looking for a hole, you're never going to find it. That's why I say you got to let the game come to you. You feel me? Like, that's why, like, people probably think we're just running. Like, no, we got to let the game come to you. After them 4-yard runs, them 6-yard runs, them 7, that's when it really starts coming.
But that's what's interesting is some people, like, fans will clip a play of a running back and be like, oh, why didn't you hit this hole? Or why didn't, like, there's like an open hole here, but then you guys are going somewhere else. That's what I'm saying is sometimes fans don't understand, like, what you guys see on the field is totally different than what everybody else is seeing. That's what I'm saying.
Because it's not even just a seat. It's a field too. Like, you feel the finish. Like, if I'm facing this way, I can still feel people coming this way. Like, you feel me? I can feel if there's a nickel off the edge coming. There's a blitzer and I'm running dual. I don't have to necessarily see him, but I can feel him. So, like, that might take me away from this hole right here, this A gap right here, because I feel that dude coming off the edge.
And everything happens so quick. You know what I'm saying? When they're watching on TV or in the stands, like, it probably don't even look as quick as it is on the field. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a fact. Do you feel like, with that being said, do you feel like the running back position is changing?
I definitely think so. I think the running back position is evolving as well. Like, I think it's becoming more important, like, as all down backs. Like, I mean, back in the day, I don't even know back in the day, but, like, coming into the league, they trying to label you as a third down back. It's like, bro, like, there's no, like, I don't know.
That label's not really there anymore.
To me, there is no such thing as a third down back, bro. Because if you can do it on third down, you might as well be able to do it on all down. You feel me? So, like, like, what are we talking about, bro? You're a running back. You should be able to catch, pass, and block. You feel me? So that's just like, I feel like that's the way the running back position is going. And like, if you can't do all three of those, then shoot, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Running back ain't for you then.
It's real.
You might go,
that's a
fullback
great,
or something.
But it's like,
that's a great point.
You start playing at 6, and you playing first, second, third down. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like you get to the league, it's like, nah, I can do it all.
Yeah, you do it all.
Don't just label me.
That's so funny because, as a defender, it's like, oh, this back's coming in on third down. You know what's gonna happen.
Right.
Right.
I mean, some teams in the NFL, they bring in a a person just a block on third down. I'm like, bro, you know it's a pass.
You
like
know
what
it's a
the defense
pass.
you telling the defense right now what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, but to me, that takes away from, I guess, as what our offense is. It takes away from the beauty of our offense. Because if we just bringing in somebody just to block, then we know that we can't run the ball on third down. So it's just like, now we're limiting ourselves, you know?
100%.
Has anybody talked trash to you guys?
About
Like,
what?
what's the craziest trash talking moment that somebody has said to you? I hear it all the time.
Yeah.
man.
Them Tennessee fans that got me on.
Oh my god! You talking about the Izzo boy? No, they was talking. Yo was wild. They was
Bro
talking
said,
crazy.
Bro said I'm 22 inches. I'm like,
No,
they was
them
saying-
boys was chatting.
No,
though.
they was chatting.
They was chatting though.
You know what's
bro.
funny about them is every time they talk mess, they end up getting beat.
Beat.
Like, beat the brakes off.
Breaks
too.
off of them, bro.
That's wild.
Hey,
What was
they
what,
they
like,
lucky
what-
I ain't scoring that end, so I would have chucked the ball.
So that was the craziest. That was crazy though.
Cause I swear I don't be hearing nothing in the game, bro. If they be, I don't know if I zoned it out or what, or they just don't be talking. But them end zone boys, I heard them in warm up.
But no, I like that, you know.
Yeah.
To me, like talking cash, that gets my competitive spirit going.
Yeah.
Like that's just like it puts me in the zone to where like now I'm trying to like up you. Like now I'm trying to like every time I see you it's up. Like so like to me it just gets me going, honestly.
Yeah, I feel you.
I guess that's where I'm from. I don't know.
Now, we talk about chemistry. We talk about things that, you know, uplift yourself or others. How do you feel? How important do you feel like it is to have good chemistry with the offensive line?
I think it's key, bro.
Yeah.
Got to.
You know, it's key because I mean, without them, you ain't doing a
We ain't nothing.
dang thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's important that you have that brotherhood, that relationship, that bond with them, because without them, man, you gonna be out the league real
Yeah,
quick.
that's
You know what I'm
that's a
saying?
fact.
So you gotta show them love, and we definitely appreciate them.
So to me it's like it's obviously great to have that chemistry, but it's also great to have that trust.
Yeah.
Like just by how we are as runners, like if we cut something back early, we're basically telling our own linemen we don't believe that they will go get that block. You feel we're not
Yeah,
really
that's
setting
true.
up the block
Yeah,
for them to
you
go
gotta trust
get.
it.
And so I just remember from the last season, last game, like just trusting that, you know, my lineman's gonna come off on that duo. When that backer's free and that hole in that A gap and I take a little bit of patience, I know that Doc's gonna come off and knock him out. And so like it's just continuing, it's like that chemistry, but it's also that trust to show them like, man, I know you're gonna go do this.
Yeah.
And so like I'm gonna press that block, I'm gonna press the way that I have to press, and it's gonna be set up.
And then that chemistry when you chip someone.
Oh man, I seen
And
it
the
too.
tackle,
man.
Rob or Alaric look at you.
Do they?
You know,
Hey,
dap
so
you up.
do defenders? Do you see like how upset defenders get when you chip them?
Yes.
And how frustrating it is for
Yeah.
them?
Yeah,
I can't
They
imagine.
be
that.
mad as heck, man.
Yeah, bro.
Because I've seen it. You did it on Bosa one time. Like it gets in their heads because they're like, man, I know I'm gonna get hit, and then the rushes aren't
It
as
makes
fast.
them rush different, yeah.
They rush is different all game.
Yeah.
100%.
Like they'll be more into the tackle. They won't let that
Yeah.
little
Yeah,
wing
yeah,
out.
yeah,
They'll
yeah.
straight
They
into
try
the
to go
tackle.
down the tackle.
They're like, sorry, bro. I mean, I feel bad for my tackles
Yeah,
now because
yeah.
my tackles are getting straight bull rush now.
Yeah.
But it's like, as soon as they show me a little bit of rib, bro, I got you though. I got you. So
Barbecue.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's over with for them.
Mhm.
That's probably like one of my favorite things to do, bro.
Chip.
Chip, cause they don't see it
a-
coming.
They'll
Then
never
you,
do.
you
It's
put
a
a
free
grown,
hit.
you put a
It's a
grown
free
man
hit.
on his
Hey,
back,
it's
bro. Like,
Sometimes you chip, you forget to run your route.
Yeah.
yeah,
trying to
Oh,
look back
you
at
gotta-
you be
you
looking
gotta
at
go
him.
too hard.
Yeah, you try to look back at your work. See,
Yeah, make sure you
did
put
he
him
go
on the
down?
ground.
Like this.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
The last question I got for you guys: if you were to ask fans, how do you want to be remembered? What would that be like?
I mean, as a football player, I want to be remembered as somebody who gave it their all for their teammates,
Yeah.
for the city that they play for, and the community. Honestly, man, like this has been my dream to play football. You know, play football at the highest level in the NFL and doing it at the highest clip. But it's also been my dream to be able to inspire those, you know, who inspired me. You know, because I remember being a young kid in St. Louis watching the Rams, growing up, going to those events and meeting Steven Jackson and realizing, like, man, one day I want to be just like Steven Jackson. So, like, now that I'm at this level and now I'm at this, you know, playing at this level and I'm with these guys who are around me, Matthew Stafford, Quentin Lake, Davante Adams, and the Blake Corums, you know, it's a blessing, bro. It's a blessing just to, you know, to be here, but it's also a blessing to be able to share that blessing with others. So to me, bro, that's how I want to be remembered. I want to be remembered as, you know, a teammate who loved everybody that was on that squad, but also just loved everybody that was involved around, like, the community, you know, the people and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for me, it's someone that was all about the team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And loved to win. You know, there was never no doubt. You know he's always going to leave it on the field.
Yeah.
And then, you know, a guy that inspired others. You know what I'm saying? I hope there's a kid somewhere right now You know how we used to be like, you know, Kobie,
Yeah.
you know, making a cut in the backfield, Blake, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just inspiring them, you know, give them hope that, you know, no matter their situation, you know, they can make it to wherever they're from, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, just inspire others and be the best team player I can be and obviously win. You know, want to be a winner, man.
For sure.
And you guys are well on your way. Not only great teammates, great players, great acquaintances, coworkers, friends, and really family at this point. You know, these guys have done a great job of really being, we talk about all the time, can you be a Ram? And these guys are through and through Rams. But that is all I have for you guys. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you,
that
brother.
is right
Appreciate you,
on
Cap.
cue, presented by Bud Light. And I'm your host. I'll see you guys next time for another great cast. These guys are amazing, though. Shout out to them. But, yeah, we'll catch you guys next time. I'm scratch. I'm scratch. I'm a scratch over.
Hey, that might be true.
Yeah, right.
That might
Let's
be
go
true.
gambling right now, right?
Let's go. Give me some strokes.
Yeah, right.
That's even
right.
better.
That's awesome. That's awesome. This is Quentin Lake. It's been a long time, but we're back with Right on Cue, presented by Bud Light. Earlier in the offseason, I talked about this guy, and I was asked, is he a first ballot Hall of Famer? But on top of that, I got a special one. Not only do I have one first ballot, but I got two first ballot Hall of Famers. Guys, welcome. I got Matthew Stafford and Davante Adams. Appreciate you guys for coming on. I told you I was pretty good at it.
Yeah, you are.
That was pretty
Thanks
good.
for having us.
Yeah, of course, man. I am very excited to get into this. Matthew, I got to ask you, because I've experienced it in practice. The no-look thing, right? Is this something that just came on and you just did it one time and you're like, oh, man, this works? Or was it something that you're like, I can get away with this and this is something I'm going to practice over time?
You know, I think it started kind of when I was back in Detroit and I had Calvin and everybody in the building knew I was trying to throw him the ball. And so we saw crazy coverages back in the day. I'd watch tape all day. I'd be like, all right, this is what this defense plays. This is what this defense plays. And I'd line up on Sunday and be like, that ain't what I saw on tape. You know, they got three dudes standing over there by Calvin. So trying to find ways to manipulate some guys in zone coverage to get them open and throw them the ball. And so it kind of started there. And then just kind of as I gained more understanding of and experience of just defense and what guys are trying to do on the defensive side and where our guys are trying to go. It's just something that happens in the blink of an eye naturally. I don't think about it before the snap. Hey, I'm going to have to do this. But I do it in practice when, I get some guys every once in a while. It's kind of fun. Yeah. So, but it does happen naturally. It's not something that I'm like premeditated thinking about.
That's cool too. And then Tay, as a receiver, like, do you expect, because you guys always have to be ready, right?
Yeah.
Is it something that you're like, oh, he might throw me a no look? Like, obviously you played with Aaron for a long time too, and I'm sure he probably maybe had done it too. But like, when that happens, is it almost like a shock factor, or are you like ready for it?
Well, the thing is, when you're the intended receiver, oftentimes you don't even know because of the timing of the play. So if I'm running like by design, right? Like if I run a dagger at 20 yards, like the ball should be on the way, and it often is. So I'm coming out of these breaks and the ball's there, even backside sometimes, because he can see the picture and kind of progress and move on to where he needs to be, a little quicker. So I'll come out of a break and, catch it, and I'll get up, spin the ball thinking, and I hear the crowd and I'm like, I did okay. I don't know why it was, I don't know if they should be roaring like that. And then I look up and I see this dude looking at his daughter's up in the suite and then throwing a ball to the left side over here. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's why they were acting like that. Okay. But yeah, a lot of times I think I notice it more when I'm coming out of a break and I'm looking for the ball. Maybe I'm backside and, he maybe hits Puka or X or somebody on the other side. And then you can obviously see then, or you see the replay and you see whoever it is just jumping completely out of the way. And I'm like, now, why would he do something stupid like that? And then you see, because the quarterback was lying to him.
It's bad. And a lot of times it's bad.
Yeah.
Like seeing it from like like when we're on the sidelines, I'm like, dang, like really, was it that bad? And then you watch it on the replay, like, like dudes be jumping like, it's not like, 2 yards. It's like dudes be jumping like 5 to 7 yards.
No,
it's crazy.
And they're just jumping too. It's not even like to make a play. They have no idea where the ball's going. I mean, it's happened on 2 different, quick nows down there in the red zone. We've got some on some daggers, 20-yard plays. I mean, this guy's running up the sideline. It's literally every single time to the point where I think he might be more accurate not looking at the receiver.
That's awesome, man. Now, you guys have been in the league for a decade plus, seen a lot of things, experienced a lot of things. What would you say is the biggest difference coming into the league, how the game is now compared to when you guys first got in?
I mean, for me, in my position, defense has definitely gotten more complicated, as I think offense has as well, right? When I first got in the league, it was like 2x2, 3x1,
Right.
I formation. We were static, not really any moving. And same on the defensive side of the ball. Like what the picture I looked at was like the big move was like from Tampa 2 to like 3 week or something, you know? So it wasn't these crazy defenses kind of or movement that you see now. I think that number one, and then even at my spot too, the physicality, right? Like the rules that they have now to protect the quarterback and defenseless receivers and all those kind of things, which make your job hard.
Yeah.
But I think it's helped people play longer too. I mean, if I was taking the hits that I was taking in 09 right now, first of all, I wouldn't be. I'd have to be way bigger. You know, I mean, I feel like that's why a lot of guys were bigger back in the quarterbacks were huge because you're like, yeah, this dude can pick me up and just drop me on my neck. You know what I mean? And it was fine. So those are the two things that kind of come to mind.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think for me, I've noticed just obviously when I first got in the league, it was a lot of like older dudes on the team. Like it was a vet ran league, whereas now it's like more like you look at our team, it's like, you know, and thank God we have the discipline of what it takes to, you know, be a good team with having young players like that. But it was just a lot more veteran leadership on teams where guys maybe wouldn't even sniff the field on defense or offense, but they'd be out there specifically for special teams. But you know, now everybody's trying to get a young guy out there, don't have to pay as much. So there's pros and cons to it, but that's one of the bigger things that I've noticed.
That's cool. Yeah, that's very true too. It really is a young man's game.
It is.
Relax. All right. No, just
I mean, 10 plus is like, that was always my goal too, like to be able to play a long time, but play it at a high level. But like, I look at you guys, I'm like, dang, like I feel my body after a couple of these plays, especially after last year, like playing every snap. I was like, bro, I don't know how you guys do it.
Well, you got to take care of your body. I would say for me, like I didn't really have a rhythm. Like I watch a lot of these young guys, even some of the young receivers, and they got a better rhythm of how they're taking care of their bodies now and understanding that. And I wonder how I would feel if I did a better job of that in the first 5 years of my career. You know, I was just getting by with good genes and God helping me out a lot. And, you know, now you understand the importance of it as you get up there a little
I think
more.
that's another thing too that has changed a lot. When I first got in the league, I mean, nobody talked about nutrition, sleep, stretching. It was like finish the game, have a couple beers, show up on Wednesday, ready to rock and roll.
Maybe ice tub.
Yeah, right. I mean,
Maybe
it was pretty
pretty
different.
Now we got some chambers.
Yeah, right. We got all sorts of stuff.
Look, I went in that thing. I felt pretty good.
Yeah,
the little tin van out there.
Yeah, that's right.
I got scared because I'm like, is this safe in the rain?
Oh, you're
right. I was like, no.
You out there?
Yeah, I was like, no way. The next question I got, you used to play baseball.
Yes.
Basketball?
Mm-hmm.
This is, I mean, I kind of just gave it away. If you could play one other sport professionally, what would it be? And what position would you play?
Like, do I think I have the best odds at, or would I like to have
Would
played?
you like to?
I think we probably have the same answer now.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not.
No,
I'd
we do.
say golf.
We do.
Yeah, like,
Really?
I would love to be a golfer. That'd be
now,
fun. Travel, play, that'd be sweet,
bro. That would be so fun. Like I truly love golfing. It's such a big challenge. Like it's like the most elusive game that you can think of, you know, as far as being able to really nail it down.
No way.
Basketball on paper, like if you asked me that 10 years ago, I'll say basketball, no question. Maybe even 5 years ago.
Now it's a little different.
Now, I'm every chance I get, if I'm not traveling, hanging out with the family, I'm golfing. So it's got to be it.
That's crazy.
That's the same for me. Like baseball growing up, like I would have, if you'd asked me what I was going to play, if I had a chance, like you asked me, 12-year-old me, all right, what pro sport are you going to play? I'd be like, oh, I'm going to be a baseball player.
Yeah.
I didn't think football. I thought, you know, I thought I was good at it, but baseball was like what I loved and what I thought I was really good at.
Now I'm new to the golf. Is it what about golf for you guys is like, is it addicting? Is it the fact that you have to like compete against yourself? Is it hard because you never know what's going to happen? You can have good days, off days. Like,
I think it's obviously a huge challenge, right? Like, I enjoy it too for the fact of like, I don't have my phone on me. Like I'm just kind of like getting away a little bit. You against the course or your buddies or whatever, social sport. But yeah, I mean, I think it's the challenge, right? Like, and it's something that's so hard to master.
Right.
And the ball's not even moving, man. You know what I mean?
Everything's stationary. It's the same game every time you get out there. You got a little weather maybe or whatever. But yeah, I think for me, I love the game because I love competing, obviously. So it gives you a chance to be able to compete. Like I can't just go out and play football against, one of my friends or my wife later in life if she decides to really get into it. So, that's what I don't know, about handicaps and stuff like that. So based off of how your average score, you get spotted a certain amount against me.
I'm scratch golfer.
Hey, that might be true.
Yeah, right.
That
Let's go gambling right now. Right?
Let's go. Give me some strokes.
Yeah, right.
That's even better.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now referring back to something, talking about being in the league a long time, what would you tell yourself if you were a rookie in this moment?
Yeah. I think I was lucky. I was kind of lucky and unlucky. I tell people this sometimes coming into the situation that I came into.
Mm-hmm.
We were 0-16 the year before I got there. I got drafted to go to Detroit, and it was unlucky in the fact that like I didn't step into a situation where our team was really established and really good and all these things. But I was also lucky in the fact that I was given like a lot of rope to grow, and so it was like I remember being out there and I mean I was throwing picks and doing all sorts of crazy, just trying to figure out okay, what can I do, what can't I do, and so I was lucky that I wasn't like under this eye like, oh, we just drafted him number 1, we should probably go win the Super Bowl this year. Everybody knew like we're rebuilding this whole thing, and so I think the thing I would say to myself would just be, which I luckily got the chance to, but would just reinforce of like, hey, like know that it's okay to not know right now, and just continue to teach or take every experience as like a teaching moment, and whether it's good or bad, because you can be the most polished, experienced rookie there is. Like there's going to be things that you just don't know, and you're gonna have to learn it through experience, and being like patient enough to do that is something I would tell myself.
Yeah. I think for me, it's just not making it bigger than what it is. Yeah. Like, I think when I came in, going to Fresno, I didn't go to like a big school. I didn't go to Georgia where I really was molded. Like, I feel like they, you go to Georgia, some of those schools, it's a little bit closer to what you're going to be. It's like going to like a charter school and then going to Stanford the next year. Like, you're not going to be totally confident you're going to be able to, keep up with everybody the same way. Even though I had put together a good, resume in college, it still was like, I'm a firm believer in like I get my confidence through the work, not just like saying whatever or because my name is Davante or I wear 17. Like that don't do it. It's about going out making the plays in practice and like continuously adding to what I'm doing. In games, being able to make plays and that's what makes me grow my confidence. That's what got me to the point that I'm at now. It wasn't just knowing potential. It was actually having done it. So. Just not making it too big and just getting in there and playing ball. Let's playing the kids game like what we all grew up doing.
Now talking about that, what part of the game, because everybody has had to work on something, me myself included, what part of the game took the longest for you guys to master?
You go first.
I can go if you.
Yeah,
I got one.
You start.
For me, it was understanding really how offenses are trying to attack you as a player personally. Because like on defense, you guys watch on tape, and sometimes like we call it like who's the fish?
Yeah.
Who's that weak link? And in certain coverages or certain, in certain games, you might have messed up on something and teams will try to attack you.
Yeah.
When I was like my first and second year, I didn't really understand that. I was like, okay, I might have done something wrong. They might not have seen it. If they just come back to it, it might have just been a successful play that they had.
Right.
But no, they're actually looking at you messed up on this play, but they didn't throw you the ball.
Right.
We're going to come back and attack it just because we want to see if you fixed it. And I didn't know that until like really last year. And this year I'm like, oh, wait, like if you don't mess up on something, they'll see that and they'll try and test it. And that's the biggest thing I understand is the eye in the sky never lies, but the eye in the sky will always try to test you if you're not where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there.
Yeah. The film definitely don't lie.
Yeah.
My old receiver coach used to always be like, every time somebody would do something goofy, not finish a play, not go block or whatever, he'd always be like, I don't know why he act like these people ain't filming out here. Yeah. Like everything is on tape and it's on tape forever. So
no doubt.
For me, probably I don't know. I wouldn't say that this was something that took me a really long time, but just like it was a big part of my 2015 season. That was the same year we caught the Hail Mary on them, just for the
tough one,
just to kind of get your mind around the time period. But yeah, that year was really tough for me, just because I feel like I don't do well. One of the things that I still am speaking of, at this point in my career and what I'm going through right now is I don't always do real good with when I get injured. You know what I mean? Not being able to be on the field mentally. So, I always try to work on that, make sure I'm doing everything I can to be there for my teammates, still be the same guy and not be, that like, woe is me guy. But I'm such a competitor that it just kills me. Like every time I get hurt, anytime, I don't care if it's a toe or, something, I go down real quick on the field. The first thing I think about is, can I still play? You know what I mean? I just love being on that field. So mentally for me, it was like being able to handle the adversity of not, being completely healthy and being able to be on the field, because I'm gonna be out there if I can. But it's those times where you just really can't, or the staff is trying to make sure that they protect you, because I won't protect myself.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes when you kind of got that inner dog in there. So it's just, for me, is understanding to be mature through those moments and still be there present for my teammates and my team, while also doing what I got to do to get back.
Yeah. I think one of the harder things for me to, I don't know if master is the right word, because you don't ever want to master it, but things I had to like come to grips with a little bit too, was like talking about earlier too, about like the situation that I came into is like, I went in high school, we won a state championship my last year. We were really good all 4 years. We were really good when I was at Georgia, winning, 9, 10, 11 games, whatever it is. And then got to the league, and like having to deal with that team failure and okay, well, how do I deal with that? How do I not let it like eat me alive, but at the same time keep the competitive edge, right? Like you don't want to sit there and be like, well, this is okay, because it's not, but how do I not let it just ruin me? You know what I mean? And there were some dark moments my rookie year where, speaking of injury, right, I've got AC joint separations and kneecap dislocations trying to play through it. And I remember going back home, and I'm in Detroit, Michigan. It's snowing. I'm walking to Chipotle by myself, and I'm just like, all my buddies are still in college, and I'm like, this is tough, man.
Did you go? You did 3 and done?
3 and done. So all my buddies stayed a year, maybe 2 more. And they're like calling me on a Friday night. They're out, doing
winning
something.
too.
Yeah, winning, kicking ass. And I'm like limping to Chipotle in a blizzard. Like, no, I'm doing good, guys. So no, like that part of it was tough, but it also like taught me a lot about myself and who I am as like a competitor and as a player and all that. So I wouldn't trade those experiences, however difficult they were.
Yeah, that's awesome. That was Right on Cue, presented by Bud Light. I had 2 of the most amazing players, not only amazing players, but amazing men here today. Thank you guys so much for coming on. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
It's on me? I like that.
I was a 7th grade All-American quarterback.
Hurt my feelings.
And I feel like I know your answer, but we'll see. We're back. Season 2. Think about it. It's been a long time. Season 2 of Right on Cue, presented by Bud Light. Last year, I didn't get my guys in. I really didn't get any DBs. It's messed up, but I got 2 of my dogs, Cam.
Yeah.
And Cam.
Yes, sir.
Nickname Lil Joe. And nobody calls him this, but I call him this. Bam. Or Can Curl. Got my guys. Got my guys. Yeah, man. 2 guys I share the field with that I wouldn't be the player I am today without these 2. Little shout out to them.
Nah, we appreciate you too, kid.
Man, hey, man. I'm just trying to show love. That's
we
it.
appreciate you.
Look,
Welcome us to your team.
of course.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all it is. Just love. But the first question I got for you guys, I'm going to ask Cam to my right first. What is the most challenging thing about being a safety in the NFL?
I think the thing is, it got to be making plays. Because you could be a simple safety, do your job like to the T, and you ain't gonna never make no plays. Like it's just knowing when to take that risk. I think is the biggest challenge. Because sometimes you can take that risk and it go horribly wrong, or you can take that risk and it be great and everybody cheering.
Do you feel like you had that your first year, rookie?
Yes, it was either good or.
But you told me though. You did tell me.
I told you.
You did tell me there is. What people don't know is there is a level of how much risk you can take. Like,
what's the quote?
Yeah, McVay got this quote that he got from Curry.
Tell the camera.
This mine. Look, this like my quote. Like, it just messed it up a little bit and it became mine. You got to be okay with the unpredictability and just going for it. Like. You ain't gonna know the outcome. You might be right, you might be wrong.
Yeah.
But as long as you okay, if you wrong, do it.
What you, Cam? What you think?
I say in the NFL, you gotta be a real smart player.
Yeah, you do.
Especially like in the defense we have a real complex defense. So you gotta be on your stuff at all times. And like that's it though. Like at safety, cause you gotta run, you gotta tackle, you gotta cover. Yeah. You gotta make calls. Like it's a lot to go in the safety position for real.
I think the tough thing is like having a short memory, because I was talking to somebody earlier this week and they were like, it doesn't matter. Like if the D-line messes up or it's out of the gap, it doesn't matter. Like, and let's say the ball breaks and it gets to you, like then everybody's looking at you. If you make or miss a tackle, it's your fault, regardless of the outcome. Like
no other position.
No other position has that where it's like, oh, they didn't see what else happened. If the ball breaks or you miss the tackle or they catch the ball in the end zone, it is your fault. And we're like, yo, it shouldn't even have gotten to that point. And there's so many times where that happens and people don't even understand. Like,
Had to pass
that's crazy.
10 other people.
Yeah, for real. Really though. Crazy. The next question, which actually ties into the previous question, is what skill set, and you guys kind of mentioned it, but like, what's one thing you have to have to be a successful safety in the NFL?
No fear.
That's facts.
You can't be, because them bullets get to flying, running back get up on you fast, or that ball in the air. Like, you usually got to have that calm demeanor about you, bro. Like, in the middle of the storm. Because if you get to panicking, then you look crazy. No matter if you're tackling, no matter if the ball in the air, you just got to be able to have that calm demeanor for real.
Yeah. I think it is anticipation.
Yeah.
You got to, like, be a step ahead.
Yeah.
If you're not, then you 2 steps behind. It's over with.
It's over with. I said the same thing. It's like, shooter's going to get shot.
Yeah.
You're going to get juked. You might miss a tackle. You might drop a pick. And we're not preaching on that. Not gonna let that doesn't happen. But I'm saying, like, you think you're gonna have the perfect game, it ain't never gonna happen. There's gonna be something in the game that just happens. You just have to have a short memory, especially at our position. Like, if you hang on to something too long, that it'll mess up your whole game, your whole thought process. Now you're thinking about snowball effect. It's so true. It's so true. Now, we just did a competition with the media a day ago. And I feel like I know your answer, but we'll see. If you were not a safety, like we've been talking about.
Please don't do it.
Come on. Ask me the question, bro. Ask me the question.
Please don't do this right now.
If you are not a safety, what position? Now, this is in the NFL.
In the league.
If you were not a safety, what position would you play?
All I got to say is.
Now, tell who was the winner.
I won the quarterback challenge. But all I got to say is, I have history.
What's your history?
I was a 7th grade All-American quarterback. So obviously I would be a quarterback, bro. It's in me, gang. It's me.
Do it right.
Huh?
Who's your comp? What's your
comp?
I feel like I'm a mix.
A fool, bro.
I'm a mix. Just chill. Like legs wise, being able to use my legs, Lamar. Now arm,
Lamar
like
is not bow-legged.
No. Just listen. Arm talent, like being able to sidearm it, being able to no look.
Don't do it.
Don't
do it. No.
That's crazy.
No.
Come on, and now
different arm angle. You have all that.
I got them different arm. I got them. And then I would say like smarts wise, and being able to
leg angles.
smarts wise, like being able to IQ and see stuff.
Yeah.
Tom Brady.
All right,
basically
that's me.
Creating a lab.
Yeah, I be talking to LaFleur.
Creative player.
Yeah.
LaFleur, he be talking. He gonna give me some packages in there if they need me. Just only if they need me.
Give you a double pass.
Nah. Don't give me no double pass. The bow. The bow and go.
Bow and go. What you think you?
I'll probably say running back.
I don't like that.
Running back?
Yeah.
Okay. I go receiver.
I could
get
see
off.
that. I just can't see him.
Quarterback, I'd just start laughing.
How? You see me throw the ball yesterday.
Yeah, that's okay. Like everybody could throw the ball.
You couldn't though.
I could.
That's the thing. You couldn't do what I did.
But you got two.
I'm not hitting steal targets. My receivers are running.
None.
I made one.
I made one.
Only one? Are you talking
about?
He talking about only one. Like he made.
He made one.
My shoulder was sore though.
Me too. Remember I told you after the game my shoulder was sore.
Yeah, I remember how many I made.
Bro, you won. Okay, like
you did knock down my 40, bro.
Come on.
That's crazy.
He was the last one. He got the technique down.
Proof's in the pudding.
All right, next question. We talk about successes and accolades and stats. Would you rather get an I feel like this is kind of biased, but would you rather get an interception or a sack?
But
Duh.
What
like feels better? Like
touching that
I ain't
ball.
gonna lie, it depends on.
Yeah, that's true.
It depends.
But
on
then
what
that
type of
sack on
though.
third down. Ooh,
Rocking.
But see,
that bit gonna be rocking. But you touch that ball,
I'll elevate
bro.
it then. Well, yeah. If you go pick six or strip sack.
Oh no, pick six.
Yeah, pick six easy.
getting that ball in.
Yeah,
getting in
it's
zone.
different. It's different. Like when you just get that ball and then you turn into Lamar and you turn into Barry Sanders.
No, I might turn into Tavon with the ball in my hand. But next question.
What is one thing about being an NFL player fans would be shocked to know? Like what's one thing like fans don't get about being an NFL
They don't
player?
get none of it. They don't like the playbook. They don't get being on the field. All them rules. Like it's so
Nothing.
many
They don't know,
rules.
huh?
Like
I don't know.
it's so many small things that the average fan doesn't
Sometimes
know.
the commentators don't even be knowing.
Yeah.
That's true. But I would say that. But I think for me, it's just the time on task. Like people don't understand like how much time it takes to really be an NFL player.
It's a whole year thing. Like it's a year round thing.
It's a year out there.
You got an off season, but it's not no off season, bro. You might get 2 weeks to sit and do nothing, but then after that, like you gotta get your body back.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
So with that, who's the toughest person you've had to go up against in your career?
The toughest person, like you kind of break that down. Like, okay, hardest running back I went against,
Best player.
best overall player.
Overall player.
I gotta say Tom Brady, bro. I
I forgot you played with
in the playoffs. Bro, like, no, for real. Like, bro, like he was calling us defenses out. Like it was crazy. That was the first time I played against somebody who was literally like calling out what we playing.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like, bro, how did you know this? Like, but like, yes, bro, like it's Tom Brady.
Tom
Like,
Brady. Were
there's
you
no-
mesmerized?
I was like, yes, and bro, and then because I was my rookie year, we played them in the playoffs, and then my second year, they came to us playing in the regular season, right? And like we beat them after the game. Like I'm trying to go dap with Tom Brady, like you know. And he dapped me like, "Good game, Kamren." I'm like, "Damn, like he know my name." Tom Brady, yeah.
He started blushing.
Bro, not for real, Tom Brady. I tried to get that jersey.
Because you like
but
that
he-
though. That's why.
Hey,
respect
Tom
you.
Brady,
Listen
Too
man.
far to my he want the jersey.
I tried to tell him what he wasn't going.
What'd he say? Did you ask for it?
He just kept walking, like, you know, because, you know, he be having all the cameras, so I'm
Yeah.
trying to reach it. Like, I was like, yeah, it's whatever.
Keep walking.
It's good, man.
The last one I got for you guys, which I hope it happens too. Describe what a perfect hit looks like or feels like, and what is the key to pulling that off?
What comes to my mind? Perfect hit. You ever seen like that Denzel Ward hit at Ohio State?
That's a
Yeah.
good one.
Ball
God,
gotta
I did
come
not
out.
think you were gonna say that.
That's
though.
like
That
the
is.
perfect hit to me. Like what the announcer said. You had a barbecue.
You
You
got-
invite me.
You got barbecue.
Hurt my feelings.
You're talking about where you slid under the bar?
No,
he caught
Oh,
we caught him on that
yeah,
out
yeah,
route.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
we
I
slid
forgot
on
who
that
that
was
was
in the
playing.
NFL.
I forgot who that was playing. He come out. But I feel like the ball got to come out. For the perfect hit, ball got to come out.
Face mask.
So, yeah, I'm thinking like face mask or helmet right on the ball. Yeah. Maybe scoop a leg.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a perfect one.
But you're right about that. A ball has to come.
Ball
Because you
gotta
hit him
come
and the
out,
ball
bro.
don't come out.
Yeah,
It's
Cause then they could
like,
get
yeah,
up.
it's like,
And
yeah,
then,
they could get up flex.
Yeah.
They go like this.
Yeah.
Like first down, it's like, dang, like great hit, but
that ball got to get out.
man, I appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you.
That
Appreciate
was
you for
right
having
on
us.
cue, presented by Bud Light with Quentin Lake. And I have my guys here, Cam and Cam, the Cam brothers,
Yeah.
who about to do real damage. Those hits we were talking about, that's real. They do that. Like,
Coming to
don't
a
be
TV
surprised.
near you.
Exactly. Coming to a
Come
TV
to
near
a
you.
stadium near you.
Yeah, exactly. So until next time, you guys, appreciate you. Peace out.
Yeah.
You can roll right now. I'll just. Oh, we are. Okay.
You had like a crazy hit and you got up and you did this selling like
Do it
that.
with me,
No,
bro.
okay, perfect.
Me and Jared ran a clean me game. I can't run that edge so clean. He would pop, pop, pop. I was like, oh, end up on the ground. I was like, yeah, you got it, coach. You got it. That was,
Oh, it's crazy.
that was bad ball.
Yeah. What's everybody? This is Quentin Lake, your host. This is Right on Cue, presented by Bud Light. I got two of the most talented defensive linemen in the game. I got Kobie Turner and Braden Fiske. Welcome, guys.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Appreciate
you.
it, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys for having me. How you guys feeling? Good?
Yeah, great.
Blessed?
Life's good.
Now, you guys, I would say, have, to be honest, one of the hardest jobs in the NFL. You guys have to do a lot. And it's not only the physical task, but it's the mental task too. But the question I have to ask you guys personally is, what is the hardest thing about being a defensive lineman in the NFL? And Kobie, I'm going to start with you.
Dang, I gotta go first. The hardest thing I feel like nowadays they're starting to bring in more substitutions and having more of D-line by committee, but having to gear up mentally to be like, I'm going to play the run on first and second down. Like I got to play a double team. I hate like being on the backside of zone, the hardest block you'll ever get. And then third down, you got to have enough wind to still be able to go get after the passer like that. It's kind of tough.
Yeah. That scoop block out the 2-eye. I mean, yeah, I agree with Kobie. Yeah, being a 3-down, guy, keeping that win, but shit, that scoop block all day.
So talk about that. Like, what for people that don't really know football? Talk about like what a scoop block is.
Well, when you're lined up on the inside shoulder of the guard, and that guard bumps you, and the center comes around to scoop you, and he gets on your outside shoulder, and they're working up to the backer, and you're trying to maintain that A gap while keeping hands on that guard, while trying not to get overtaken by that center. That's a pain in the ass.
What about like double teams though?
That's like true double teams are not that hard.
Really?
Like if you know it's coming, that's the other thing. Is like
but what's the technique though?
All right, so
is it drop the knee?
You can drop the knee.
That's the Puna Ford.
Okay. So that's not in everybody's.
Nah,
that's not in my repertoire. That's not my repertoire. I gotta get that knockback.
Yeah. Okay. So you
can thin it out a little bit if you like say the guard and tackle are double teaming you and you're lined up on the guard. The guard thinks that he's going to be the point guy and like setting it up, and the tackle thinks he's just going to be the bump guy. Yeah. But say boom, then I step to the tackle. Now their roles are reversed and they're not ready for that, so the double team doesn't come off as hard. Yeah. So those ones are a lot easier, especially when you know what's happening. Like if you don't know what's happening, like you'll get caught. Yeah. But if you know, you're good. But being on say you're a backside 3 and the guard is in the guard and tackle do a piggyback scoop where the tackle literally gets right behind the guard and you're trying to like push through the guard and like not get driven off, but you got to stay in the B gap and like
we talking football right now.
Especially and if you're facing a guard tackle or guard center crash out, boy, smell you later.
See, this is like boy. I'm like, what is going on? I don't mean that's not my world at all. Yeah. That is not my world.
Fit that A, brother. That's fit that A for us.
Yeah, it's right. Just come down there. Look, brother.
Hey, what do we say? Just get them down.
Erase your tackles.
Feel me,
bro. But if you like some of them plays, I mean, you see it when it breaks open. Like last week, I got a piggyback scoop. I'm lined up on the guard. The center hits me first, and I'm trying to fight back over. B-John takes that to the crib, and I'm like,
no. Yeah, brother. Last year against the Jets, it's cold. Them doubles was hitting hard, boy. Don't do it.
The one thing I want to ask you guys is like, for me, picks like interceptions and PBUs is like, man, like that's such a good feeling. Is that the same thing for sacks for you guys?
Would you say?
Man. Hell yeah. What?
Like, what is that feeling of when you get a sack in a game, and like, what do you think about in terms of like your mindset? Like, let's say you get a sack early in a game, you just trying to like, does that kind of set it off for the rest of the game?
That's that Madden X factor. That's when you start glowing. You're like, oh, you're tuned. Like, for me at least, I feel like that's when like I'm locked in. Yeah. Like once especially when it happens early, you just feel like you're in tune with everything.
Like
better.
Like
the earlier the better.
Yeah, because first drive, you're like, if you get one, you're like, oh man, I'm about to go off.
I feel like the game slows down after that. Like once you hit that one, you beat somebody early, you're like, oh, I see everything now. But like you get locked up one, like damn. It's happening fast too, right? You know, but
it's like interesting because if say you just like push in the pocket and somebody just like falls into you early on, and you get that, you're like, man, like I got a sack. Like now your mentality is now I got to go get a clean one. Yeah. But if you get a clean one to start, you're like, man, like it's like in Call of Duty, the last minute or whatever, like fire sale or whatever.
What?
Like, that's the mentality,
bro. Yeah. But sometimes it's tough to get to the quarterbacks. Like we've gone a lot against guys that are mobile, guys that can run away. What would you guys say, and Fiske, I'm going to start with you. What would you say is the most elusive quarterback or toughest quarterback that you've went against to get down on the ground?
Oh, I got snapped off by Kyren Murray last year. I ain't gonna lie. He broke me off bad. It's got to be Kyler. He broke me off bad on the me. Me and Jerry ran a clean me game. I can't run that edge so clean. He would pop, pop, pop. I was like, oh, end up on the ground. I was like, you got it, coach. You got it.
That was crazy.
That was bad ball.
Yeah. What about you?
Mine, I mean, cliche, like Lamar Jackson, for sure. Like the game in 2023, bro. Like I think about that last play where me and AD run the cleanest game and he drops back, probably 10, 15 yards, dots it up, wins the game, or forces it into overtime, whatever. That Joker is cold. He's shifty. But sometimes, like, the fast ones or the elusive ones, you can kind of trap them in and they go. Like, sometimes facing a quarterback that's going to get the ball out quick is worse, because the second you pop him in his face or whatever, now he's dirting it, or now he's throwing it to whatever receiver he knows he has a check down. So it's a good balance. Sometimes I'd rather play a guy who thinks he's shiftier than he really is, and then you can get him down.
But you guys love the statues.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you guys probably biting at the chomp for the statues. The guys that are mobile, you're like, whoo.
Especially when I hear a call that I know on the back end, all right, they're taking his first read away. Like, the second I hear a call where y'all taking the first read away, or say we're in man-to-man coverage, I'm like, this is the op. Like, gotta go, gotta fly.
That's really cool. But you guys talked about sacks being amazing, an amazing feeling. I had one this year, and it is a great feeling. We were celebrating, doing a little dancey dance in London, but the one thing I would say is there one sack that was like, I will remember this sack for the rest of my career?
I think probably maybe my first one. It was against Kyren Williams. I didn't even celebrate because I didn't know I got the ball out. I like, he fumbled it, and like, it was a sack fumble, and like, they're going crazy. I'm like, that was me, got a ball out, because I didn't hit it with my hand. I hit it with my helmet. I didn't even like realize the ball popped out. So I guess that's like the most memorable one, if I had to think of one.
Yeah. And when I think about Brown's game, we're in a 2-minute drive to end it, and I close out with a sack.
Was that the one where you set the? Was that the one where AD said he was going to give you a rollie?
Yeah, that was the one where AD gave me the rollie. Yeah.
Okay.
So I broke 5 with the sack on the third down. Yeah. And so I'm like, oh yeah, like, I'm gonna get this rollie, like, we cool. Then right after that, I get a half a sack combined with AD. Got the rollie, got a safety, and then like, we go off skipping off the field. I never would have expected that, but I was like that's a moment that I'll for sure remember for the rest of my life.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, the next question I got for you guys is, if our pass rush unit was a team of superheroes, what would everyone's individual powers be? And I'll do this. I'll make it easy. I'll do your power. You guys can say each of your powers, and then you guys can come to agreement what would be B-Wise, and then what would be versus power.
Hulk and BY Flash.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. So but what would you say in terms of yourself?
I feel like I'm able to break guys down pretty well, to the point where, like, on film study, like, once I see it and once it comes to life, like, it's over with.
So you're like Mr. Fantastic.
A little bit, right? Mr. Fantastic, I'm like a Donatello. I'm like a Iron Man. Yeah. I'd say Iron Man.
Okay.
That's right? Because he sees the picture, right? Yeah. He sees, and he has the smarts to then equip himself with whatever you need. Yeah. If I need a little swipe out, I'm gonna bring a little swipe out. If I just need to get to my rip, I'm gonna bring my little rip. Like, whatever the situation requires. Or Iron Man, Batman, Yeah. Batman, maybe. Okay.
I'm not good on superheroes. People call me, what's the Kingpin's superpower? He doesn't even have one. People call me a Kingpin. I don't even know what he does.
Big.
Yeah, he's just big. He's big as hell. All right,
the villain, bro.
Look, I didn't know. It's all good. It's going. But that's really cool. If there's one superhero that I would say for myself, I got one. Black Panther.
Didn't you do a Black Panther Sully rookie year?
Did I?
I don't remember. I remember.
You know what? I should do that though.
You should.
What would that look like?
one.
What's the?
I do have a Selly. Yeah, I do have a Selly though. I'm gonna do
that. Is fire.
Like, when I come back, it's gonna be like this.
Oh yeah, that's you be hating when Sorry, I'm not supposed to be asking questions, but when you do a Selly, because I remember rookie year versus the Commanders, you had like a crazy hit and you got up and you did this Selly like that. Okay, perfect. I was just in the pictures too. I was in your picture and I was like, I'm not trying to have the picture up. You getting smooth, and I'm over there like,
when you got the sack against Tennessee. I was right there doing this too.
Yeah, I love that.
Even like every time, bro. Like, when you guys celebrate, I'd be in the back 50 yards down the field celebrating too. Like, it's fun, bro. So but if I ever make a play, you celebrating, bro, I love that.
Say that.
The one thing I'll say too is we've been in a lot of high pressure moments, 4th and shorts, 3rd and longs, or money down, stuff like that. What would you say between goal line defense or 3rd and long which is your favorite high pressure moment?
You know, third and long, bro.
Easy.
Run
Yeah,
that.
that is a little biased.
Because up front, bro, on fourth and short, where it's just crunch stick up front, like
you're thinking about sack.
Right.
I mean, him and Puna and TD, like they do the dive head first. I'm a swim. I'm gonna let y'all. I'm sorry. I'm not getting my head crunch sticked under the pile. That is foul.
That is pretty bad.
I'll be the adjuster on the outside. And y'all, that's crazy.
There's nothing like the bottom of the pile when everyone takes 5 minutes to get up. Got an old lineman's knee in your back. Like, third and long, easy.
Bad ball.
This is the game's in your hands. Like you can, when it's third and long, you look at the guys next to you, and we always like talk about like meet me there, beat me there, or meet me there, meet me there, or beat me there,
meet me there, or beat me there,
meet me there, beat me there. Yeah. And it's just like, this is like our moment. Like you got to like really earn that. Like goal line, like they made the big plays to be able to get in those situations. But third and long, it's like, bro, I did the work on first and second to be able to afford me this opportunity. Like, I'm not missing it, you know?
There is something to be said, though, about when it's like 4th and 1 and they're walking up to the line, it's like, let's go.
Yeah.
It's like, run that.
Because you know what it's going to be. It's going to be one-on-one.
Yeah.
Head on head contact, physicality, all that stuff.
You remember the one from Philly last year?
Yeah,
it was. I think they went to a timeout break. Snow's all over the field.
You're talking about the one on the one?
On the one,
yeah,
and
yeah.
they start like kicking out the snow, and so I'm like, let's kick out the snow, and we're literally like creating like the battlefield. Like it felt like war in that moment. Snow, crowds roaring, you kicking out the snow, and then I think they jump off sides or whatever, and it's like, all right, whatever.
See, I would think like it's interesting that you guys say kind of like third and long, a little like we don't do anything on those short yardage situations. It's like set hut and we're like looking, we're like, okay, cool. Did they stop him or they did not? We might jump on the pile out there, but it's not like we're really doing anything physical. But it's really cool too. The third and longs, when we're in front of our fan base at home, like and you hear it. You know, one thing I was gonna say too, like we need to get that crowd hype, you know, because when we come out, I see everybody's locked in, but at the same time, it's like, bro, like if we can bring everybody with us, you know, it's so lit. But those moments are awesome. I know we had a couple last year, and have had a couple this year too. But like you can tell the dudes that are locked in, and I see it like when Landman breaks the huddle, I see it in your guys' eyes. I'm like, well, we ready to rock, you know. So it's awesome too. But the one thing I want to ask you guys, and everybody, your game is different from Braden's game, and everybody else. But what would you say if there is one thing that a trait that defensive linemen need to have? What would be the common thing that you guys would say, like, hey, to be a successful defensive lineman in the NFL, you need this one trait?
I don't know. This may
power.
This may be specific to our team, but some smarts up front, because we do make a lot of adjustments on our own up front to put ourselves in better positions, which at least last year I struggled a little bit last year with it because I'm looking at Cole. It's probably not the best. I'm like, hey, Cole, what the hell we in right now? Where we
Let's talk
lining up?
about that though. Like, it's not just physical, right? Like, there's a lot of stuff that you guys have to look at.
And I'm sure, like, sometimes, like, you see the linebackers on film, like, oh, they're making everything for the D line. Like, up front, we do a lot of our own, like, you know, as far, and like we're preparing to put ourselves in the best position to get the best rush off or get the best, you know, alignment in the run game to put ourselves in a better position for the gaps. But I think that's what's up my game the most in my entire football career, is just like, oh shit, there's so much I can learn just from the offensive formation of, you know, what they're doing, what they're trying to do to us. Like, so I think for us smarts.
I feel like that helps your game so much too. I feel like for me to be able to come here and be in a spot where you can use your brain and be like, oh, I know this place coming. Like, there's sometimes where I look on film and I'm watching guys that I respect, and I'm like, obviously they're finna run a truck play, or obviously they're finna do stretch with pullers, and you're about to get blocked down on. Like, everything is telling you, like, all of the keys are, come on. And then they run up the field and get blocked. Yeah. And I'm just like, bro, are you stupid? Like, what's happening? But so I think that's definitely one of them. Yeah. This is so cliche, but I feel like effort's a huge thing too. Like, whether it be like on the field or like the effort to like go and get your body right, or the effort to like know your stuff, like having that want to and that mentality of like, if it's not meant for me, it's not meant for me, but I'm going to turn over every stone and flip every stone until I get, you know, to my maximum potential.
There's a reason why you guys are so smart and so likable too. You got great advice. Not only are you guys good teammates, good friends, but just good people. And I say it all the time is you're a lot better. You're the best version of yourself when you got good people around you. And that is exactly what I'm so thankful to be a part of, not only this team, but really this defense with you guys as well. So, and like you said, it's been fun, man.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Like football for this whole year, the experiences, the memories I've made have been fantastic. And it's been, and not only that though, we have a lot more memories to make.
A whole lot more.
And this is really just the beginning too. So thank you guys for coming on. Thank you guys for being not only amazing players, but amazing people. And that is it. That is it. The finale. Of Right on Cue, presented by Bud Light. Appreciate you guys. And I'll see you guys next year.
Yes, sir.